right. I think we're live. I'm cold. Why am I so cold?
Before you talk about the temperature, let's talk about your name. Who are you, strange creature? This is Robbie Bear. I'm Matthew Swanson. We are here for the final installment of Art Week. The final installment of Robbie and Matthew Story Hour. This has been going strong for the past 3 months. And it's going to just pivot. It's going to turn. It's going to shift like a eel in the water, like it sees a big shark coming and it says, I'm getting out of here. In this metaphor, I'm not sure who the shark is, but we're the eel. And we're just moving and flapping in the wind. I'm really sad today, you guys. I've been sad all day long. Yes. And I think it's because of this. So sad and cranky. Who? Everyone. Yeah, it's been a cranky day around here. Has been a cranky day. But we're working on it. Guys, it's nice to see you. I did make one final agenda for you. You did? I did. Gosh, this paper is so thick. I thought it was like several pieces of paper. I have the fancy paper. Oh, let me show you guys. Look what we've been doing. We have been creating a hardbound, homemade version of Cookie Chronicles Volume 1 because we're going to send it to a famous author who's going to read it and to give us feedback. But look at this, you guys. Look how fun. Look how fun and jam-packed and illustrated and word-written this book is. Well, we are so excited to share it with you. If you read it really fast because you're a speed reader, tell us what you think of it. If you want to send us a blurb, you can. What's funny is that the paper that we printed it on is so thick that it makes the book look actually thicker than it looks. It's not going to be this thick. It's not going to be that thick in the store because regular paper. They're going to use regular. Yeah. So. I want to show you something else. What? This is what I spent last night doing. What did you do? Oh my gosh, do I know about this? Yes. What is it? Look at our printer. I don't know if you can see, but I had to take apart the printer. So sad. To see what was wrong. Oh, yeah. Matthew helped. I tried, and then I went to bed because I was sad and tired. Did you keep banging on the printer after I went to bed? I tried, but nothing worked. I couldn't even get it to come back to just like regular print. At a certain point, you have to accept that your printer is broken, you guys. So that printer is dead. That printer has served us for many, 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 many books. Mere moments ago, Robbie ordered a new printer. I did. A completely different kind of printer. So I hope we like it. We're going to have to start all over again with with figuring out how it works. Anyway, Art Week concludes June 19th, 2020. The final greeting. Matthew, you're making me sad. I'm trying to underscore the finality of things. I want to make sure you appreciate every moment as that passes. The last song. I'm going to start crying. I know I am too. I want to get it out of the way now. Go ahead, play the last song. All right. Which one is it going to be? The Robbie and Matthew Show. Here's the delicious irony. Yes? Here's the delicious irony. Please. This show was called Story Hour with Robbie and Matthew. It was never called the Robbie and Matthew Show. The new show is going to be called the Robbie and Matthew Show. So in fact, so that we can use that song. This has just been a prelude to the real show. This has been the warm-up. You guys have been helping us work out the kinks and figure out the things. So this is not the ending of something. This is the beginning of something. All right? All right? This is like in our book, the first section has those little letter numbers. I. That's all that was. I-V. Right. V. Yeah. V-I. Stop Roman numeraling. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Robbie. I-X. Don't make me take... Don't make me... I don't know what I would do, but don't make me... All right. Ultimate glass of water. Do you know why I said the ultimate glass of water? No, this should be the penultimate glass of water. No, but the last one for this show, okay? Okay. Because the penultimate is next to last, so the ultimate has to be the last, right? I know, but really, if you guys stick around for the next Stop it! That's a different show. That's a different show. This is the ultimate. And for that, I got my Richmond Spiders mug. Oh. All right? Why not? What the heck? Do we just not have any clean mugs? No, I've got a couple more over here. I don't know where our glasses are. I think Robbie's been hiding them in the yard. You know what? We don't have a yard. We've been watching lots of movie watching. Tired. I think they're probably in the living room under the couch. We'll see. Here we go. Cheers. Cheers, Prost, Jackety Dance, and drink your water. Since we spent all this time crying, now we have to replenish. You guys, it takes a couple of weeks to develop a habit. We have gotten the habit over the last 14 weeks ingrained in you to drink water at 1 o'clock and 1:30 every day. Gosh darn it, you guys, you better continue. If nothing else that you've taken away from this show, it's that hydration is important and easy, all right? What does this say?
Preemptive nostalgia.
All right. So one of the things, nostalgia is when you look back on things with sort of fondness and warmth.
You have a feeling in your heart that makes you miss it.
One of the things I do is I start missing things while they're actually happening.
I do too. I do that too.
Yeah, and I think that's good because it's otherwise.
It helps you appreciate.
I think so. It helps you appreciate the. I mean, this is the last time that we'll be doing this particular thing, but we'll be doing something else new. You can't do new things until old things end. All right?
Okay.
You only have so much time and energy in your life. So if you want to start something new, you have to build it on the foundation of something old. All right? I'm not just waxing philosophical
You're
here.
trying to put a positive spin on it.
I'm trying to put the truth spin on it, which is that this is part
Good
of
work.
okay.
Drew says, I'm so sorry I wrote the wrong song.
Oh.
I just want Drew to know that he didn't write the wrong song.
No.
He wrote the right song.
This way
several months early.
You've saved yourself the work of having to write a new song.
Thank you,
No.
Drew.
Yeah, you just beta tested the song. We subjected it to much scrutiny and it passed muster.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Simon asked, wait, why does it say day 45? Because it feels like day 45 of Art Week. No, because we just copy the old one and replace it in Matthew instead of deleting 4 and replacing it with 5.
Once again, I did it hurriedly in the fleeting moments. All right? Right now, we're trying to fit so much into our lives that certain things don't get the time that they deserve.
Oh, but I like that it's day 45.
I have reached saturation. That was my dad. Yes, it was your dad. I love your dad.
M. Center K,
All right, yes.
which is not her name.
Yes.
She's drinking out of the same
Kristen,
glass as I
Kristen,
am.
welcome. It's nice to see you. Thank you for your email last week.
I believe that we both shop at IKEA, and these are
67 cents. Unless they cost more where you live, Kristen. Kristen, I believe you're in the Great Midwest. Is that correct?
So those are probably cheaper there.
No. Well, maybe. Yes.
I feel like it is a crime that this costs 67
Now,
cents.
can we please not get into the politics of labor markets right now in this particular show? Research.
All right.
We have research to go over and only so much time
all right.
in which to share it.
Yes.
Thank you guys for submitting the excellent research that you did this week. And we're going to jump. Robbie made a PDF. Are we going to start with this lovely presentation by my friend Abby?
Oh, what?
Abby, this is Abby's white phase. When the blankness of all things was Abby's canvas, and she said, "This is the canvas that you will." Oh, there we go. That looks more like a Jackson Pollock. Is that a Jackson Pollock?
I don't know if it's a Jackson Pollock or not.
Okay.
I feel like Jackson Pollock.
That's just a little too colorful.
There's a lot
isn't
of
it?
brush strokes in there.
All right, it's
But
not just
maybe
flung.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Abby, does Abby say in her presentation who created this? I don't know if she does.
I don't think she does.
All right, let's do
I
it.
don't think she does.
Let's look at Abby's art.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh, did you just yawn? That is so rude.
I yawned before Abby's presentation began so that I have enough breath in my lungs to get the most out of Abby's presentation.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Mona Lisa. Now, we talked about the Mona Lisa before, earlier this week,
We
because
did.
Jennifer is a huge fan.
Yeah.
Here we go. While some claim that Leonardo da Vinci's most famous painting is a self-portrait of the artist himself.
Something Jennifer hinted at.
Yes. In drag, research has concluded it is likely a portrait of a woman named Lisa Gherardini, a member of a prominent Florentine family and wife of a wealthy silk merchant. Leonardo's father allegedly knew Gherardini's father very well, and the painting was possibly commissioned by him.
So what I want to know is, what is the Mona all about? Is a Mona like an Italian adjective or something? What does Mona refer to in the Mona Lisa? Right? Doesn't everybody want to know that?
Yes, I found.
I think in French she's called La Joconde, and I thought that was the last name, but maybe not. I don't know. We've gotten more confused by the Mona Lisa. Look at those sultry eyes. It's very, very suspicious looking. Okay, we're gonna move on from the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, go move on. I'll see if I can find something out.
The persistence of memory. The notoriously plucky artist Salvador Dali sought to never explain his own work. He has said that the idea for his iconic melting clocks came from chunks of camembert cheese he observed melting in the sun. Although he may have been joking. It was hard to take that guy seriously. He was kind of cuckoo in a great, wonderful way. So this is Persistence of Memory. Super famous. It's got it's got these weird, I think these are little ants on a what is that called? Pocket watch? Let me tell you a story about melting cheese. We once left for Alaska, and forgot a wheel of brie. So brie comes in a wooden wheel. We had a friend who was a cheese distributor. We forgot a wheel of brie in the back seat of our VW Bug.
Yeah.
And much like these melted, the brie melted into the seat. The back seat was vinyl with little holes in it. So it melted in through the seat.
It became one with the seat.
Into the foam that was the seat.
Yeah.
We came back. There was an empty container of camembert. Of brie. It looked like it was just empty and we had left it empty. We looked in and we said, oh, I wonder why we left that.
Even the Rindy McRindson?
It was just because it was like 98
but
degrees
the
there all
rind,
summer
the rind
long.
is like leather.
It was as if it had never been in there. We opened the car door and it smelled like rotten cheese in our car.
And of course, your parents got rid of the car and got a new car, right?
No, they did not. No, they did not.
Ooh.
My friends did not like riding anywhere with us because our car smelled so bad.
I bet that was a strategy by Bob, so he didn't have to carry anybody. Can I tell you a few things about the Mona Lisa?
Yes, please.
It's painted on a piece of wood. It's painted on a poplar wood plank, not on a canvas. The Mona Lisa has her own room in the Louvre. She doesn't share it with anyone else. She has her own room just for her. Okay?
She's also small.
She is small. It doesn't say that here.
Well,
but
when you go to the room in which the Mona Lisa lives right now...
Have you done that?
I have.
Okay.
You go in there and you're like, where is it? What's going on?
It's pretty small, huh?
There's a huge crowd of people over there.
Yeah.
You go over there, you can barely see it. It's like tiny.
It wasn't until the Mona Lisa was stolen in the summer of 1911 that it captured the attention of the general public and became as famous as it is today. Pablo Picasso was one of the people suspected of stealing it.
Oh.
Yes. Right?
He was a suspicious character.
Pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. The Mona Lisa receives fan mail. Okay?
Oh,
direct
probably
to
from
her.
Jennifer.
Not everyone is a fan.
Oh.
Some people don't like it. All right? She cannot be bought or sold. It's against the law in France to sell the Mona Lisa.
Because she's worth $1 billion. That's
right.
Which actually means she's worth $0 if you can't sell her.
There you go.
Mona Lisa, according to Thomas, means my lady Lisa. So thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Yes. I did not find that. I appreciate that.
Oh, and also she's behind bulletproof glass.
Yes, because the people who don't like her try to shoot her sometimes.
Shoot her up.
No, don't want to do that. All right, move on. Move on. We've got so much research.
Something's worth $1 billion or $0. You have to be very careful.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so so there's the persistence of memory. You heard about our cheese wheel in the back of the car. Amy Sherald. Sherald first visited a museum on a 6th grade field trip, and she still remembers the impact of seeing Bo Bartlett's 10 by 14 object permanence, 10 by 14 foot, so giant. This work sparked her desire to create large-scale figurative paintings. So figurative means that it's of a person. Sherald's fascination with portraiture began at a young age when she explored art history through encyclopedias. Enthralled by the illustrations, she came to the conclusion that a great artist has the ability to expertly render the human form. The daughter of a dentist, Sherald entered Clark Atlanta University as a pre-med student, but her passion for painting was too strong to ignore. She switched majors in the middle of her junior year and began to focus on her art in earnest. So, she is, at the moment, most famous for painting the official portrait of Michelle Obama, which is the one on the right. Kehinde Wiley, I think, is the man who painted President Obama's portrait. That's the one on the left. I think... Amy Sherald, I think, all I remember, I read a little bit about her. All I remember, I think she was one of 6 children. No, maybe that was Kehinde Wiley. See, I did a little bit of background research on these guys, and now I've forgotten it. But anyway, so these are massive portraits, and I think they're hanging in the National Portrait Gallery, or did they end up going? I don't know where they are right now. I don't know if they go to the Obama Library or if they stay in the portrait gallery.
We are asking many questions and answering none.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Mona is a contraction of Madonna.
Oh, that's interesting.
It should be Mo''na.
Oh, I see. Her paintings are very large.
They're huge. Okay, look at this. Yeah.
All right.
Can you guys see this?
That's on the side of a building.
It's on the side of a building. That's cool.
Cool.
Yes, and you can look her up. Her website has a bunch of.
She's based in Baltimore.
Portraits. Yes, I think she went to MICA. Is
cool.
that?
I don't know.
I think she went to the Maryland Institute College of Art, where we once gave a talk.
Robbie.
Yes.
We must move on.
Okay, we're moving on. All right. Next. Jasper's screaming about something. My picture.
Oh, Oh!
Look at this cute little
This is
panda.
headed next for the National Portrait Gallery.
Yes.
This is Panda by Abby.
You know what I like, Abby, that you did here? I like how you made these shapes.
Yeah, that's very panda-like, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're not just oval, they're just the little angle.
And how she made the sort of upper rim of the eye wider to make it sort of pop a little bit.
Yes.
That's really shrewd and smart,
Yes.
Abby. Good work.
Well done.
I also like the vibrant lime green. It's very poppy.
Are those could either be bamboo stalks
or a jail.
Or a jail.
This is a bad panda.
Yes.
Who knows?
It's a bad panda in a super happy jail.
All right.
All right. And my source,
Oh.
15 Things You Didn't Know About Famous Art.
Awesome.
From Mental Floss.
Thank you, Abby.
Yes.
Good job.
Smiley.
That's how I feel. All right.
All right, from the Shanks. Hi, Robbie and Matthew. Here is our research. William, as you know, I love Lego. So, of course, an interesting artist that came to mind was Nathan Sawaya. Sawaya was the first contemporary artist to ever take Lego into the art world as a medium. He has an exhibit called The Art of the Brick that I hope to see one day. He has a great quote that I want to share with you. Art makes better humans, art is necessary in understanding the world, and art makes people happy. Undeniably, art is not optional.
Art is not optional. I would like that on a shirt. Yes.
Yes. He makes the coolest things out of Legos. So this is one, Matthew, that
art is not optional.
That William,
I like
I think it isn't optional.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, everybody in school always says that art's, an extra thing that
you can't stop. You can't. You know what? You can't stop certain people from making art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't make art stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we going to get to see some of the cool things he makes? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
This is one he especially thought you, as a writer, would like.
I love it. I'm
Isn't
so
that
glad
cool?
pencils aren't actually that big. That would be a hard way to write. But I love it. Or maybe
You
that's just a very small man.
Get a really good workout.
Yeah.
This is called The Writer.
Cool.
And it's 38 by 27 by 14. So
okay, so not huge.
It's like
not huge.
This biggish.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 feet high.
Then of course there's that fella.
Oh my gosh!
That he
I
has
like
a
his
little
bow tie. What is that all
Yes.
about? That is funny.
He's a classy dude on a pedestal.
Okay.
All right, and then this one's pretty cool, right?
Someone
He's sort of
reaching up,
up,
or is he sinking
or is he
into
sinking
the muck?
down? He's melting into his
I don't know.
his
It's a
lower
little
body.
creepy. Yeah. Okay.
And then this one.
Ooh!
Isn't that cool?
Yikes!
You like that?
Wow.
So there you go. My sources are nathansawaya.com. So if you guys want to go to nathansawaya.com, he actually has a whole bunch of other stuff.
Awesome. Sweet.
I forgot.
Yes.
I forgot to look up the website of the other folks. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Kristen
Yes.
says, was talking about the presidential portrait, I think. I went to see this and understand they're going to go on a tour around the U.S.
Awesome.
Cool. I'd love to see them in person.
That's cool.
Also, love the research and love everyone's art. Good work indeed. Yes, everyone, you're doing a great job. Okay, so now we've got Jane.
I shall read this.
You shall read this.
All right. I'm going to tell you about still life, and I will include some pics of my own art. Still life. Definition. A still life, also known by its French title, Nature Morte. Nature Morte?
Nature morte. But mort means dead. It's dead life.
Well,
dead nature.
Because it's not moving.
Dead
it's
nature
very still.
in French.
Painting is a piece that features an arrangement of inanimate objects as its subject. Usually these items are set on a table and often include organic objects like fruit, flowers, and household items like glassware and textiles. So a mixture of textures, a mixture of things. Still life paintings gained popularity in the late 16th century but originated in the Middle Ages and ancient Greco-Roman art. Some popular still life artists include Paul Cezanne with his Still Life with Apples paintings, and Van Gogh's Sunflowers. Painting still life is a good way to learn about light and shadow in the form of objects because, unlike people, the objects won't move. Still life can be painted or drawn with a variety of mediums, sometimes fabric or chalk, or even junk. But usually still life paintings are done with paint. One problem I have run into when painting still life is having light coming from several places. This makes it difficult to have a clear shadow or defined light source because too much ambient or reflected light. Still life paintings gained popularity in the late 16th century but originated in the Middle Ages in ancient Greco-Roman art.
So, I want to point out how fascinating it is. I mean, a still life is something that we all recognize.
Right.
And we all sort of just accept as standard procedure in
Correct,
art.
yeah.
That one of the things that you start out learning to do is still lives because, like Jane said, they don't move.
Yeah.
And generally the forms are a little simpler because, like, drawing a person is a lot harder. How weird is it that is something that we do? We set a bunch of stuff on a table, and we've accepted that that's art to paint. I think that's weird.
I don't think that's weird. What do you think is weird about it?
Well, like, I can understand going out into the world and painting something that you see. I think it's weird that the act of collecting the things is part of the artwork, obviously, right? Because you choose whether you're going to be doing flowers and a cup, but it could. The interesting thing is, it could be any number of things. Like she said, it could be flowers, it could be housewares, it could be pieces of junk.
I think what it's doing, Robbie, it's asking us to take a moment to see what things actually look like, instead of just taking them for granted.
Right.
We interact with these ordinary objects all the time without ever seeing them. A still life asks you to see them, to look at their surfaces, to look at their forms, to look at the materials. That's what I think is interesting about it, and artworthy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird. I've never really thought about it before, but the act of collecting the things and deciding what you're going to paint, and it could be any collection of things.
Right.
And we still all recognize that's a still life. It's not like, I feel like there should be broader vocabulary. There should be natural still lives. There should be, like, mechanical still lives. There should be, like, I feel like, but we just clump them all together as a still life.
Well, when you think about what variety can fit into something that's called a poem, or what variety can fit into something called a novel,
I
think, yes.
It's kind of mind-boggling.
All right.
All right.
All right. We must hasten forth. Yes.
We're heading forward.
For disaster. We're heading for disaster.
We're not heading for disaster. So this is Cezanne's still life with 7 apples.
Super famous? Super famous?
Love Cezanne.
Yeah.
Because of the way he paints light and color. So, like, look, there's all different colors in this.
Yeah.
There's a little green, there's, like, bright yellow,
totally looks
there's
like an
orange,
apple.
but it totally looks like an apple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's something about the way that he paints. It's so juicy. I love it. Van Gogh's Sunflowers. We have actually seen this painting in real life. It's at the National Gallery in London.
I saw it too.
Did you cry when you saw it?
I can't remember. I cry so often that I probably did.
My mom actually cried when she saw it.
I love your mom.
I love, because yes, sometimes things are so moving and so somehow they mean something to your heart that it just moves you.
Look how thick that paint is on there.
Yes. Yeah. It's a little hard to see here, but like this is super goopy, Scooby paint. So
he actually makes the texture of the sunflowers. Yeah. Wow.
Super cool. Now this is one of Jane's own still lifes.
Are you kidding?
No,
I love it.
I know, right? I'm going to move us out of the way so you guys can get...
Jane, that is stunning.
Sorry. So you guys can get the full effect.
That is super cool, Jane.
Right?
I love the lighting. I love the color, and I love the texture.
Like she said, so Jane said one of the difficult things is that there's sometimes multiple... light coming from multiple directions, and that there's ambient light, so you can see that she has the light in the background here.
Jane, I was seriously going to ask Robbie what famous painter painted this. I love it.
Right?
Wow.
Beautiful. And next, I think I have to say, I actually like this one even more, which I didn't think was possible, Jane. Isn't this beautiful?
Jane, that's gorgeous.
Right?
Wow.
So I think...
The texture.
And the shadow looks deep. It looks like that is...
And the simplicity of it.
Yes.
And
so beautiful.
And the shine on that cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I feel like this is like a masterpiece.
That's
like,
beautiful, Jane.
One of the masters painted this.
Wow.
I think it's really beautiful. I also like the white on dark.
Jane's got some legit chops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So part of the reason why this shadow, I think, looks like it's part of the cherry is that the white, the cherry and the dark are coming from the same color, right? And the white is actually what's defining it. It's not that you're painting the edge of the shadow along the cherry. Do you know what I mean? I'm not explaining
I
this
have no idea
well.
what you're talking about, but I love this painting.
Yes,
yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it is... Oh, I'm sorry. I keep moving the wrong box around. There we go. I think...
I wish I had more thumbs. More
I
thumbs.
know. I'm super impressed by that painting, right? Yes.
All right, Robbie,
everyone, thank you for complimenting Jane because I think she did a fantastic job on those. Okay.
You have 5 minutes to finish the rest of the presentation.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
All right.
It's so beautiful. That cherry is so juicy. Okay. Next. This is from Jennifer. An explanation of why she loves the Mona Lisa.
Wow. And here we have some more. Okay, why do I love the Mona Lisa? Because she has been integrated into current culture. Pick a topic, you can find Mona depicting it. You never know when she will turn up. All right, well, let's see.
Inside of the Robbie and Matthew Show, I also love this new logo. Thank you very much. So look here.
Oh my gosh.
Mona Lisa with braces, blowing bubbles with chewing gum.
Graduating from high school, graduating in 2020, driving with her dog, as a dog. Pick an occupation. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, these are fantastic.
She does it all.
That's awesome.
So I do think that's an interesting thing to recognize, that the Mona Lisa is so iconic that she's jumped centuries, right?
I must say, I don't get what the fuss is about. But you know what? I'm not the one that was asked to decide.
Yeah.
The fact is, she is a cultural icon.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether or not she deserves to be.
Right.
She just is.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
Look. Lego blocks. There you go, Thomas.
Oh my gosh.
In cartoons.
Yes.
Oh, that's not SpongeBob. What's his name?
I don't know who's that is.
In major films, there's Princess Leia.
Wow.
Let's see. With jelly beans.
What?
Oh,
That's a jelly bean mosaic?
Beans. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
With dominoes? Oh, that's cool.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
Wow.
The dots of the dominoes. Oh, somebody had to work so hard on that.
I bet a computer did it.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
With toast, and then...
It's the Matthew Lisa. What?
That's so funny.
No, it's the Mona Matthew.
The Mona Matthew.
Yes, it's the Mona Matthew and the Mona Rabbit. That's fantastic. Oh, Jennifer, that's great. Photo funny. I look good. Now I understand what the hot fuss is about. Yes. All right. Woo! All right.
So let's see. What's next? All right. By Waylon, you are going to learn about an artist named Tyrell Winston.
That sounds like a threat. All right. I'm ready. I'm bracing myself.
I'm going to learn.
All right.
Get to it. All right, Matthew, you're going to have to read this.
Oh, boy. The artist I chose is Tyrell Winston. I heard about his artist from a book my parents gave me called We All Rise. We All Rise is a coloring book that is introducing me to many great contemporary artists.
That's a great idea.
We All Rise is also raising money for a Detroit-based nonprofit, Forgotten Harvest.
Which collects food that would go to waste and delivers it free to the Detroit public schools and other organizations around the city.
Awesome. The connection between the Forgotten Harvest and the artist's work is interesting because they both take things that would be thrown away and give them a new life. Awesome, Waylon. Nice work, buddy.
That's very cool.
Are we going to get to see?
That's one of the
that's one of the pages of the coloring book. So this is a collaboration between you and Tyrell Winston, huh?
That's cool.
Awesome, Waylon. Very cool.
So here we go. He turns trash into fine art.
We can post that link for you guys.
We'll post the link, the We All Rise coloring book. I wonder if I can... Oh.
We can cut and paste it in.
Wow, did it just
I think it just opened, yeah.
It's funny.
Okay, good. I'm going to put that in the sidebar.
Okay.
There's the video about Tyrell Winston, and then...
Here's the coloring book itself. I think that's okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There's the coloring book.
Awesome.
And
here's the nonprofit itself if you want to check out the work they're doing. All right.
Well, thank you, Waylon.
Thanks,
was
Waylon.
Very informative, yes.
If you guys don't know, Waylon's dad is a professional artist.
He is a fine artist.
King Farish.
Who does gigantic... I mean, he does a lot of things, but one of the cool things is he does these gigantic, humongous paintings.
That are spectacular.
Abstract paintings
that are spectacular.
That are beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. So.
All right, we are saying goodbye.
We are.
We are.
Okay.
And we're going to say hello again in a minute.
All right.
But hey, guys, for the last sign off of Robbie and Matthew's Story Hour, it's okay. It's a new beginning.
We haven't read any stories in a long time.
Not in a long time.
Story Hour.
So we'll see you guys in a minute. All right.
Yes.
We're not going to get mushy here.
Yes.
All right. Robbie might get mushy. Look how I'm not crying. I'm really impressed.
I'm impressed with you, Matthew. Yes,
right.
Because you were on the verge of crying before we even started.
We'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Bye, friends.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Where am I going?
You got to lift that up, and then you got to do that.
Right. You ready?
And then you got to push that.
Say goodbye. Go over to the next feed.
Go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.